Welcome to yet another episode of the C-Suite Conversation. While we have experienced a plethora of leaders in our conversation, each one of them have a story to tell, be it success stories, failure, challenges, or much more. Today with us we have Mr. Pradeep Lala, who is the Managing Director and CEO of Embassy Services, and let's dive into a conversation with him to know him better. Embassy Services was established in 1995 as the property management arm of the Embassy Group, one of the largest realtors in India. ESPL manages a diverse portfolio in 11 states pan-India for clients spanning 130 plus million square feet of area across the real estate spectrum in commerce, residential, co-working, airport, retail, hospitality, energy, education, industry, and warehouse segments. Built on the future-first and people-centric values of the Embassy Group, Embassy Services strive to live by its purpose, giving life to spaces.
Marksman Daily presents C-Suite Conversations.
Mr. Pradeep, thank you so much for giving us your time and welcome to the C-Suite Conversation.
Thanks a lot. It's always a pleasure to meet you. And you can keep it simple as Pradeep. I think my parents gave me a good name. And you just reminded me that we met at the golfing session a few years back.
That's right.
In Delhi at Gurgaon, and then now once at the airport, and now. I think you've become a more confident lady since the last time I met you. It's been a few years, and nice to see that.
That happens with age also, sir. Having said that, we all look up to someone, or there's someone who's pushing up to do well in our careers, or explore possibilities of what we can do or achieve in life. Who has that person been in your life?
So it's a journey which moves on, and as you achieve milestones in your career, that person can always change. But yeah, let's talk about this latest experience of mine, which is still ongoing. I think our chairman Jeetu has been a great influence on me. I mean, he's got so much of energy and so much of courage, and so many decisions he makes which are very maverick, but that's his style. And I've been fortunate enough to work closely with him and know him closely. And all the energy that I have even now, I've derived all that energy, passion, and a lot of knowledge from Jeetu, our chairman. And thanks to him. Thanks a lot.
Lovely. Coming back to the workplace, what has changed over the years, from 1980s, 1990s to now in 2000s? What is that one thing that has been constantly changing?
The first stint of my career, it was a corporate world, and I started at the mid-level or low-level rung as a fresh engineer, so it was a lot of learning, a lot of achieving maturity, understanding, made a lot of mistakes, and fortunately for me, I was lucky enough to learn from all those mistakes. And I don't regret making those mistakes, because if you don't, then you don't improve and you don't learn. Here, with a larger position and a senior position, with more larger goals, which are highly accelerated, and more of ambition to build something which would last out more generations, I think this has been a great experience and a lot of change in my own journey in this. And at the same time, of course, decisions are much more quicker today. Technology is a great boon to businesses across every genre. So I think all this put together, while it's been a little easy to manage, processes are more into organizations, but at the same time, it's highly competitive. The energy levels that you need have to be much, much stronger than they were in the earlier days. Right. But life is good, it's exciting, and every new morning is a new challenge. So I wake up with a great passion in my mind that, wow, I'm looking forward to the day.
Moving on to my next question, sometimes life gets a little overwhelming and there's chaos. Not literally, but yes, there's decision making that needs to be done, not for yourself, but for the team. How do you find that balance between rational thinking at the same time, you need your emotional intelligence?
One thing I've done is I've believed a lot in inclusivity. So I rather involve a few key people, or the right people. I won't say a few key people, but the right people at the right moment to take the right decisions in the right direction. I mean, it's all about us. There's no me in it. Any organization is about us. It's about a team. So you have to move along with the team and bring them included and make them feel included in everything that is happening in a company.
possibly just navigate them to the direction saying
Maybe right,
this needs
maybe
to be done.
sometimes you get 3 solutions and you just have to choose the right one. And that's what the team gives you. So you get more heads to work on one solution.
So the next one would be a personal question. What is your take on spirituality?
A little personal in the
Sure,
sense
go for it.
I am very, everybody is spiritual in their own way. I may not be vocal about it, but I have my moments with the Almighty, and I do reach out to God in moments of trouble. When you want a solution and you say, God, please help me, and I am not shy about accepting that.
We all do that, sir.
Absolutely.
It's just that we don't talk
Pradeep.
about it.
We all do that, and same as with me, I'm equally human, and in front of God, you're all the same. So from that
Yeah.
perspective, I have my beliefs, and I follow them religiously, and it's a good way to know that someone's watching you. When you have that belief, then you know that someone's watching you. So then a little bit of insecurity or a fear factor goes away because you feel comfortable. Yes, there is someone, and then when you come out of a situation, and
You're grateful.
absolutely grateful.
So you've reiterated the word us when it comes to addressing your team. How important do you think people are in your organization?
I tell you honestly, ours is actually a people's business because we have a blue-collar workforce working on the ground, close to about 20,000 people across the country, and we have white-collared engineers and supervisors. There are about 2,000 of them, and then we've got a core corporate team, which is about 250, 300 of them. So it's a large human force that we are leading, and we're driving towards success. I'll give you a little bit of my experience. So when I joined this organization in 2013, like I said, I honestly didn't know anything about this business of services. And we were still very much a basic organization, still finding our feet and finding our pathway to success. At that point of time, coming in and stepping into this position with a lot of expectations, what I realized most importantly was that it was the team with me who taught me how to run the business and taught me the nuances of the business. And I honestly was never shy or never felt belittled or felt small about asking them how do we solve it, what exactly it is. I was questioning them literally like a student, and they were coaching me. And of course, as time goes, you have the common sense and you have the vast vision to, come up and then lead the team along with you. But they were a big support. So without people, you're nothing. I can tell you that. No leader can say that he's achieving something individually. It's impossible.
Yes.
So I'm grateful to the entire team who brought us to this level and gave me that knowledge and gave me the courage to lead them and bring them to this level.
You've been through a journey, next level experiences. You've grown, learned, unlearned. What is that one piece of advice you'd like to give the viewers who are watching our interview today?
One thing I've learned is dare to dream.
Yeah.
Never hesitate to dream, because if you are confident, if you are brave, you have the courage, nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop you. I'm telling you with utmost confidence about that. It's not that every decision you make is right. Out of 10 decisions you take on your desk, 7 could go right, 5 could go right, and 3 or 5 could go wrong. But you should have that level of, I would say the large shoulders to accept that, and then find the right solutions to correct that. And for that, if you to do that correction, you need the support of your colleagues down below. Doesn't mean you hesitate, because at the same time, that courage is needed for you to accept that, okay, you've made a mistake. So chase the dream, don't let it die, and continue. Be persistent.
All right. Thank you so much. And our conversation has been nothing but inspiration and thought-provoking. So thank you so much for your time.
Again, I'll repeat to them that be courageous, dare to dream, and go for it.
Okay.
India is a great country today, a lot of opportunities for the youngsters, so why not?
Totally, I'm sure they're listening.
And be here. Don't leave the
Understood.
shores of our country.
We are all here, sir.
Thank
Great.
you.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
My conversation with Mr. Pradeep Lala has been nothing but an inspiration. We spoke about challenges, how workplaces have changed, and beyond. Thank you so much for viewing C-Suite Conversation, and see you for many more.